Peter Yarrow, born on May 31, 1938, in Manhattan, New York, emerged as a pivotal figure in the American folk music revival of the 1960s. As a member of the renowned trio Peter, Paul, and Mary, Yarrow's musical talents and unwavering commitment to social activism left an indelible mark on the cultural and political landscape of the era. Early life and education. Yarrow was born to Ukrainian Jewish immigrants Vera, née Berdikov, and Bernard Yarrow. His father, Bernard, was a lawyer and later a senior vice president of Radio Free Europe, while his mother, Vera, was a speech and drama teacher. The family placed a high value on art and scholarship, which influenced Yarrow's upbringing. He attended the High School of Music and Art in Manhattan, where he studied painting. During summers in 1951 and 1952, he attended Interlochen's music camp. He graduated second in his class among male students and received a physics prize. Yarrow then pursued higher education at Cornell University, initially majoring in physics before switching to psychology, earning his Bachelor of Arts in 1959. It was at Cornell that Yarrow's passion for folk music deepened, particularly through his involvement as a teaching assistant for the American Folk Literature course, affectionately known as Romp and Stomp. This experience allowed him to lead students in songs related to course content, fostering his appreciation for the emotional impact of folk music. Formation of Peter, Paul, and Mary. After graduating from Cornell, Yarrow returned to New York City, immersing himself in the burgeoning Greenwich Village folk scene. His talents caught the attention of impresario Albert Grossman, who was assembling a folk trio to rival the popular Kingston Trio. Yarrow suggested Noel Stuckey, a guitarist and comedian, and Grossman introduced them to Mary Travers, who had previously performed with Pete Seeger. The trio's chemistry was immediate, leading to the formation of Peter, Paul, and Mary in 1961. Their harmonious blend and socially conscious repertoire quickly garnered attention. Their self-titled debut album, released in 1962, reached #1 on the Billboard charts and sold over 2 million copies. The album featured hits like Lemon Tree and If I Had a Hammer, the latter earning them 2 Grammy Awards in 1962. Musical achievements and activism. Peter, Paul, and Mary became synonymous with the 1960s folk movement, using their music as a vehicle for social change. They popularized songs by emerging artists, notably Bob Dylan, with their rendition of Blowin' in the Wind becoming a civil rights anthem. The trio performed this song at the 1963 March on Washington, where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. Yarrow's songwriting prowess was evident in compositions like Puff, The Magic Dragon, co-written with Leonard Lipton, which, despite misconceptions, symbolized the loss of childhood innocence. Other notable songs include Day Is Done, an anti-Vietnam War protest song, and The Great Mandala, reflecting his commitment to social issues. Hiatus and reunion. In 1970, after a series of successful albums and tours, Peter, Paul, and Mary disbanded to pursue solo endeavors. Yarrow continued his activism, organizing events like the anti-nuclear power concert Survival Sunday in 1978. This event marked the trio's reunion, and they resumed performing together, addressing contemporary issues through their music until Mary Travers' passing in 2009. Yarrow and Stuckey continued to perform both separately and together after her death. Personal life and controversies. Yarrow's personal life was marked by both achievements and controversies. In 1970, he was convicted of taking indecent liberties with a 14-year-old girl, an incident that cast a shadow over his career. He served a brief prison sentence and was pardoned by President Jimmy Carter in 1981. Despite this, Yarrow remained active in music and social causes, though the incident continued to be a point of contention. Later years and legacy. In his later years, Yarrow continued to perform, often collaborating with his daughter, Bethany Yarrow, and cellist Rufus Cappadocia, forming the trio Peter, Bethany, and Rufus. They released the CD Puff and Other Family Classics and performed in various venues, including a televised special, Peter, Bethany, and Rufus, Spirit of Woodstock. Yarrow's commitment to social causes persisted, with involvement in anti-bullying campaigns and performances at events like Occupy Wall Street in 2011. He also participated in interfaith dialogues, reflecting his belief in music's power to bridge divides. Passing. Peter Yarrow passed away on January 7, 2025, in New York City at the age of 86 after a 4-year battle with bladder cancer. He is survived by his wife, Mary Beth McCarthy, his 2 children, and a granddaughter. His death marked the end of an era for the folk music community, but his songs and activism continue to inspire future generations. Peter Yarrow's life was a testament to the power of music as a catalyst for social change. Through his work with Peter, Paul, and Mary, he not only entertained but also inspired movements for civil rights and peace. While his legacy is complex, marked by both profound contributions and personal controversies, his impact on American music and activism remains significant.